All right. Good afternoon. Glad to have everybody here today. As we reach to achieve our 40-40-20 goals, it's important that we have some very creative and innovative thinking about key transition points in education. And one of those is access to post-secondary education, and to ensuring that every student in our state believes in their heart that a post-secondary education is within their reach. So we've been joined here today by students, by legislators, by members of the Oregon Education Investment Board, the Higher Education Coordinating Commission, President Brown, and other dignitaries to once again continue to promote educational attainment and programs that will help get us here. The educational agenda that we've been pursuing over the last 3 years is based on the belief that education doesn't start in the first grade and it doesn't end in the 12th grade. An effective program of early learning and early childhood development is foundational for success in school, and a post-secondary education or training experience is foundational to economic, civic, and social success. I'm delighted to have with us today a number of legislators, in particular Senator Haas, whose passion for education cannot be overstated. From his commitment to the Oregon Education Board, to his work on the Higher Education Coordinating Commission, and his belief in the promise that we're celebrating today with Senate Bill 1524. I think Senator Haas is a great example of how we need to meet our learners where they are, and how we need to be tireless to break down the barriers and obstacles for where they want to go. This year, he's pushed the state to look at innovative ways for financing a college for graduating high school students and trying to open the door of opportunity for a far larger number of people in our state. Representative Joe Gallegos is with us here. His own personal story, if you don't know it, about his own educational pathway from the GI Bill, probably one of the greatest social programs of the last century, through Portland Community College and to the completion of his own PhD program, is truly inspirational. He's here because of House Bill 4116, which I guess started in my 13-15 budget, but he took the reins of this thing, brought it back with partnerships with innovative models like the PCC Future Connect and private sector philanthropic support from the PCC Foundation. And it's designed to focus on students who don't have a history of college attendance in their families. And it's our hope that we can get these grants up and running so that many students across the state can be the first in their family to earn a college degree. Both of these bills underscore the importance of education to career pathways for young people, and of course education is a key to reducing the achievement gap, to really acting on our equity lens, and to moving people out of poverty and up the income scale. I think both of these bills reflect our values as Oregonians, and I think that many Oregonians will reap the benefits of these bills over the years ahead. We have 4 people who are going to say a few words. I will just give them an order and not stay up here and introduce each one of them. The first one is Senator Marquez. The second is Dr. Representative Joe Gallegos. Then President Jeremy Brown, and I just forgot your name. Sara. The last, we're saving the last for best. Sara the student. All right, Sara Agoot. Agoot. All right, Mark.
Thank you, Governor Kitzhaber. This idea of providing community college education to Oregon high school graduates is a new approach, and it recognizes the new reality that I think we all know, that you can no longer walk across the street from your high school into a good-paying job at a timber mill and live happily ever after. The new reality is that we're in a global economy, and Oregon is one of the first states to embrace this, and we're doing it smartly by taking on this technical study to look at how we should set this up and hopefully how we will implement this when the legislature meets next year. It is the least we can do to provide opportunities for the sons and daughters of our state, and I'm very proud of the legislature and the governor for partnering in making this happen.
Thank you. I can't tell you how very proud it makes me to sponsor this bill, to put this bill forward. It was a work of many people, and certainly the community college community, I think, needs to be thanked for the service it provides to the state. It increasingly is becoming more and more important as sort of the linchpin between then high school and future careers, whether they're four-year institutions or whether they're apprenticeships. The community colleges play such an important role and will continue to play such an important role and a growing role. So this is, I think, the first of many that we can look at in terms of really providing the kind of support that we need to develop the workforce that is so needed in our state. One of the outcomes that we hope to achieve is that we begin hiring Oregonians, and that Oregonians take the jobs, that the well-paying jobs, the great-paying jobs, so that we continue to grow our state and reach the excellence that really is in the future of Oregon. So again, I just want to take a second to really emphasize that. I do want to share that this program really represents a very personal thing for me, in that I certainly was a first-generation college student. I was low income and started at community college, and it was really the community college, actually back in Shattuck Hall a long time ago, but it was what gave me the start, and I appreciate it. It led me to a long career as an educator. And so again, simply as personally and professionally, I can appreciate what this bill will do for the state of Oregon. I do want to comment, though, this looks very much like a classroom because everybody's in the back and nobody's up here in front. So listen, thank you very much, and thank community colleges for being here. Thank you.
Well, I want to welcome and thank Governor Kitzhaber, Senator Haas, Representative Gallegos, our other elected officials, members of the PCC Board of Directors, special guests, and especially our students for being here today. Yes. In my first year at PCC, we're launching a strategic plan that will help us define what a premier 21st century community college should look like. The key element of this plan is that it must be visionary, not incremental. The legislation being signed today is integral in that vision. Furthermore, in our plan, borrowing from a popular business text, our strategic plan will contain what is known as BHAGs, big, hairy, audacious goals. PCC is committed to playing a leading role in each element of the state's audacious 40-40-20 goal. It is really exciting to recognize that Oregon is taking a visionary stance on higher education by placing a strategic emphasis on access, affordability, and also completion. And in doing so, to say that 80% of our adult population will have at least an associate's or a professional credential. With about 90,000 students, many of whom transfer to a four-year degree granting institution, PCC will play a significant role in helping to achieve this audacious goal. Ensuring that the other 20% of the population has a high school diploma or its equivalent demands a robust partnership between the K-12 system and the community colleges. In addition to GED and adult basic education, we at PCC have been extraordinarily successful in providing dual credit opportunities for high school students, as well as scholarship programs such as Future Connect, to provide motivation to those who thought that attending college was beyond their means. We're also especially fortunate that our community and the elected officials recognize the importance of education in driving the local economy. We're extremely proud of our partnerships with local cities, counties, and our business community in providing opportunities for our students to reach beyond their expectations. We're also very proud of our Future Connect program at PCC, with its career counseling, academic advising, internships, and other career development opportunities, is a remarkable case study for Oregon's educational attainment and economic development strategy. Since its launch 3 years ago, more than $1.1 million in private funds have been raised for the first 4 cohorts of Future Connect. Matched with city and now state resources, few investments in education deliver this type of return. Not every community in Oregon has the ability to leverage local investment of this magnitude. But with assistance from the state legislature, this type of program can be scaled to produce academic success. Here at PCC, we'll do our part to ensure that state investment is spent wisely. And to Senator Haas, we look forward to being active participants with the Higher Education Coordinating Commission in reviewing the audacious goal of ensuring college opportunity and success for every graduating high school student. Thank you again to Governor Kitzhaber for your vision and your leadership on behalf of our students. And with that, I'll turn it over to Sara Agoot, who frankly tells a whole better story than I can in terms of the impact on our students. So Sara, please.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Governor Kitzhaber and President Brown. I'm in my second term here at PCC, and I graduated last year from Century High School in Hillsborough. I graduated last year all the while being away from my immediate family. It was difficult, but I found out how to become more independent and to work to succeed. I am here today because Future Connect gave me the opportunity to be more than I envisioned and the confidence to succeed. I wish to become an active member of my community and pursue a career within the medical field. I have dreams to become a doctor, and who knows, maybe I'll move from the ER and become governor. I can't see it yet, but I can only feel it. I'm getting closer to my dreams because of Future Connect. Already, I have learned how to stay ahead and be more intentional and purposeful. I recognize my areas of improvements, and I know not to call them weaknesses. I know intelligence can be developed, and I am working very hard to find my exact light. I know I am successful because of my college success coach, Dara, and she is also my instructor as well. The guidance I receive from her and the support from my peers has inspired me to rise to my full potential. I am a full-time student, and I also work at a local restaurant, and I still manage to find time to study and volunteer. Early at the beginning of the fall term, college success coaches informed us of what the retention statistics are like for students like myself. Less than 10% of first-generation and low-income students don't graduate from college. I want to be on that front end of changing that 10% to 80%. The change starts today, and the change starts with me. I am working not only to change that 10%, but to change how others view college as an opportunity and a necessity as well. I am proud to be a Future Connect scholar, and I will make you proud. Thank you for bringing these supports to others like me in our state. It's exciting to know that we are a part of something special here. Thank you.
Holy cow, there's a lot of pens here. See who fills that. That was Mark's bill. All right, Oregon Promise Bill. Good job.